G'day all, this is Brother Blonde and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome for the first time. The audio in this should be quite interesting, I think. I've got my visor open, so obviously getting a lot of wind noise in, but I've built a kind of a fluffy around the microphone to hopefully reduce that noise. So at the moment I've got two cameras set up on the helmet and I will explain them shortly. So just putting the visor down now, and it should be probably a little bit more echoey, head in a tin can kind of sound, except it's head in a polycarbonate can. And I'm running two cameras at the moment, both of them fairly new. Well, one of them is newly purchased but an old design camera, and that's on the side of the helmet, and that's the Drift Ghost 4K Plus. I bought it just before noticing that they've just brought out the XL Pro 4K camera, which is, I don't know, maybe it's the same. There's a bit more waterproofing, I think. And I think slightly better stabilization. But anyway, the other camera which I have on the front of the helmet is the DJI Action 2 with the extra battery module, and I have that mounted sideways. And for those of you who have the camera, you know the only way that you can mount this sideways and not have the picture go vertical video is 2.7K and horizon balancing, horizon steady, whichever one allows you to spin the camera around 360 degrees and still keep everything upright. And the drift is also 2.7. It's 60 frames a second, and the go is 50. I don't know why I didn't make the go 60 also. Anyway, so the audio at the moment is running through the drift. The microphone sensitivity is set to 1 because I've been told that that's the happy place. So I'm now currently doing 80 kilometers an hour. It's got a bit of wind noise through the helmet because of the camera attached, or both cameras attached I should say. It's obviously causing a little bit more turbulence. It's not too bad. A couple of issues with the drift. It has a reduced field of view. I've got the Drift S for Sierra, and it has a 170 degree or 160 degree field of view. This one, the 4K, only has 140, and it has no stabilization above 1080. And when you do put stabilization on, it drops the field of view down to 115. I haven't tried that yet, maybe I will, because at the moment I've got no stabilization because I'm running in 4K, and you can just see the edge of my helmet, I don't know, somewhere around there. So, oh sorry, did I say I'm running at 4K? No, I'm running at 2.7, but in any case it's only 140 degrees at the moment, whereas the drift is, I think it's something like 170 with the stabilization. So there's certainly some differences there. Now I'm just getting her up to 100 k's an hour now, so that 100 kilometers an hour, which is about 60 miles an hour, just a little bit under at the moment. And oh, I'm also running a new helmet. Yes, the Shark D-Squall 2. So when I've had it for a little while, maybe I'll do a review on that one. So this video isn't really a review as such on these cameras, it's more just a real world test. The bike I'm on is still my 2008 Kawasaki ER6F. So the 650, or the Ninja 650 I think they're probably called nowadays. One thing I sincerely love about the drift cameras is the form factor. When I reach where I'm going today, I'll show you how I've mounted the camera. What's this sign say? So while I'm walking, I thought I would show you how the drift is set up on the side of my helmet. Maybe I'll just slow down and show you. So those of you that don't know, the drift has a 300 degree rotatable lens and what they call a universal mount that can be swiveled around to allow you to put the camera pretty much in any position you choose, and makes the mounting options limitless almost. Should have brought my trail bike down. Oh, that's right, I don't have one anymore. These are the two mounting options I have for my cameras. The first one there, the Action, just it's double-sided taped onto the thing with this little extra mount going up, this bracket coming around and attaching to the bottom of the frame that I've got the camera in. And then the Ghost is on the side of the helmet with the 360 degree rotatable lens, and coming out from underneath is a USB into 3.5mm adapter and then into my microphone. Oh, also the helmet, while I think of it, one thing I really love about it is that. Yahoo, I love that. And then obviously the visor can come down there, but yeah, I really like that, and you can't see but I'm smiling. The DJI Action 2 requires a USB to 3.5mm adapter, and the only one that I know of that works, I've tried a few different ones, is this Boya BYK4, and I just got it on Amazon for not very many dollars. The microphone's going into that adapter round into the camera, which is now set up vertical to give us the 4K picture. All right, away we go. So as I said, this is the audio coming from the DJI. Currently about 50 kilometers an hour. I've got the tinted visor down and the clear visor up. Unfortunately, with the add-on module I have with my camera, it doesn't have the ability to change the audio settings because I have the extra battery. If I had spent the extra money to start with and got the front screen module, it would have had a additional battery inside it, and it would have also had additional microphones, plus the ability to change the audio input levels. So again, about 80 kilometers an hour, just talking conversationally, and now coming to a stop. So the verdict of today's little test. It's a bit hard to see on YouTube because they compress everything, but the video quality of the Action 2 is second to none. The wins this one hands down. Audio in this particular test, yeah, the drift by far. As you could see, I couldn't even upload the 100k an hour footage. I have in fact just ordered the front screen module for the Action 2. So I am going to do another audio test when that arrives. I've also just pre-ordered the Drift XL Pro, which is a 4K camera as well. So that should arrive, I think, towards the end of May. And then obviously I'm going to do some testing then. Some of the bike rides I'm going to do in the future, I've got plans to have 3 cameras set up, one on the helmet, one on the handlebars, and then a 360 degree camera on a selfie stick just sitting behind me to get a different viewpoint. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It was just something different, probably more for my benefit, but may benefit some of you who are curious about microphones and setups and different camera configs. So if you did, stick a like, subscribe, bell notification, all those things, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey Daisy, say hello to the camera. Say hello. This is our latest addition. This is Daisy, the standard poodle, who is getting a haircut tomorrow. She's got a shocker.